Okay, hi everyone. Okay, my name is Jonathan Jobs. This is a Job Max Education here. Okay, so today I will discuss for the Cambridge IGCSE Additional Mathematics Paper 2, May June 2020. Okay, okay, now we look at question one first. Okay, question one is asked variable x and y such that when y 1 over 4 is plotted against 1 over x. A straight line graph passing toward the points 0.59 and 334 is orbited. Find the y as a function of the x. Okay, so now we see how to do for this question. Okay, now we need to find the gradient for the straight line. Okay, we can take 34 minus 9 over 3 minus 0.5. And then we calculated it. Okay, okay, we get 10. Okay, so now we using this equation y equals to y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So y minus 34 equals to 10, x minus 3 equals to 10x minus 13 plus 34. So you get y equals to 10x plus 4. Okay, now we can take this variable, put in these equations. Now we change it become as y equals to bracket 10 over x plus 4 power of the 4. Okay, now we look at the question 2. Okay, question 2a asks, write 9x squared minus 12x plus 5 in the form p bracket x minus q squared plus r, where p, q, and r are constant. Okay, when you see this question, it means you need to using the completing the square to calculate the it. Okay, okay, I know a lot of the alternative solutions, so I just using my whiz only lah. Okay, now I repeat for this question, and I factorize for all. Okay, 9. Okay, bracket x squared minus 4 over 3x plus negative 4 over 2, 3 here, square minus negative 4 over 2, 3 square, and then plus 5 over 9. Okay, equals to 9. Okay, this here we get x squared, x minus 2 over 3 square plus, okay, for a minute, okay, plus 1 over 9 here. And then we multiply for the 9, we get this answer. So the answer is 9 bracket x minus 2 over 3 square plus 1. Okay, now we look at the question B. Okay, question B is asked, hence write down the coordinate of the minimum point of the curve y equals to 9 square minus 12x plus 5. Okay, so it is quite easy to ask. Okay, the minimum point is 2 over 3, 1. Okay, now we look at the question 3. Okay, question 3 is asked about polynomial equations. Now we see the question A. Find the remainder when px is divided by x plus 1. It means you just take p bracket 1 here. Okay, here we get negative 15 plus 22 plus 15 plus 22. So this here cancel, and then we get 24. Okay, now we look at the part B part 1. Show that x plus 2 is a factor of the px. So we just put negative 2 inside here. Okay, here we get negative 8 plus okay, we get 0. Okay, now we see the part 2. Okay, write the px as a product of the linear vector. Okay, so we just can use for the long division to solve it. Okay, 15x 3 22x squared minus 15x plus 2 over here. Okay, x plus 2 here. Okay, so we take 15x squared. Now we get here is 15x cubed plus 13x squared over, we get negative x squared minus 15x is 8x minus x squared minus minus 16x. And then after that, we get x plus 2. So we just here plus 1. And then we get this quadratic factors, right? Now we just factorize it. 3x, 5x, 1, 1, negative, negative. So we get px equals to x plus 2, 3x minus 1, 5x minus 1. Okay, so this is the product of the linear vectors. Okay, now we look at question 4. Okay, question 4 actually is asked about combination question. Okay, now we see in examination, candidate must select 2 questions from the 5 questions in the section A and select 4 questions from the 8 questions in section B. Find the numbers of the way in which this can be done. Okay, this is quite easy. Just 5C2 times 8C4. We get 700. Okay, question B. The digits of the number 6, 3, 7, 8, 1 to 9 are to be arranged so that the resulting 7 digits number is even. Find the numbers of the way which this can be done. Okay, now the question is, when you arrange as 7 digits number is even. Okay, now you see, okay, this here is got 7 digits, right? Okay, now I draw this dotted line at here. Okay, now we see how many number for evens number. Okay, we see got 6, 8, and 2, right? So it means we got 3 evens number at here. So it's 2, 6, 8. Okay, the first is we need to take 3 P1 because this here is 3 numbers. We take one only, put uh at the last side, and also multiply 6 P6, or you want to put 6 factorial also can, no problem. Why we take 6 factorial? Because we see here is 6. It means here we can put 6, 3, 7, 8, 1, 2, 9. But if here I put 2, because cannot repeat again. So this here, we cannot use the number of the two again. We can just use 637,819. It means the six number put in this six space only. So we will get 2,116. Okay, now we look at the question 5. Question 5 is asked, the vector A and B are such that A equals to alpha I plus j and B equals to 12I plus beta j. Question A is asked, find the value of each of the constant alpha and the beta such that 4A minus B equals to bracket alpha plus 3I minus 2j. So now we need to do is take 4A minus B. So 4 bracket alpha plus j minus 12I plus beta here. Okay, now we just expand and arrange it. Okay, now we get 4 alpha minus 12j plus 4 minus beta j. Okay, now we can take this to compare it. Okay, so 4 alpha minus 12 equals to alpha plus 3. So 4 alpha minus alpha equals to 12 plus 3. This got 3 alpha equals to 15. So alpha equals to 5. Okay, now we take 4 beta equals to negative 2 here. So get alpha equals to 4 plus 2 equals to 6. So we get alpha equals to 5, beta equals to 6. Okay, now we look at the question B. Hence, to find the unit vector in the direction of B minus 4A. Actually, okay, you see the previous question, we can take negative alpha plus 3I plus 2j. So we can using back for the this informations here. Equals to negative 8I plus 2j. So now we need to find the unit vector in the direction of B minus 4A. So just take equals to negative 8I plus 2j over, okay, we just put square root here, negative x squared plus 2 squared, okay, equals to negative I plus 2j over 2, 7, and then we simplify it, we get 4I plus j over 70. Okay. Now we look at question 6. Okay, question 6 is quite easy because we just asked about discriminate b squared minus 4ac. Okay, now we see the question. Find the value of the k for which the line y equals to kx minus 7 and the curve y equals to 3x squared plus 8x plus 5 does not do not intersect. So we just take this 3x squared plus 8x plus 5 equals to kx minus 7. So we can make 3x squared plus 8x minus kx plus 5 plus 7 equals to 0. Okay, we get 3x squared plus 8 minus k squared, x plus 12 equals to 0. Because it says do not intersect, right? So we take b squared minus 4ac be less than 0. So 8 minus k equals to 4, 3, 12 less than 0. So we get 64 minus 16k plus k squared minus 144 less than 0. So we get k squared minus 60 minus 80. Okay, now we can factorize it. We get k for 20. Okay, here. So we can get k plus 4, k minus 20 at here. Now I draw for the quadratic. Okay, negative 4, 20. Because it said less than 0, right? So we just sketch it here. The answer is negative 4, k, okay, 20. Okay, now we look at question 7. Okay, question 7a actually is solve the simultaneous equations giving a and x and y in aspect simplified form. Okay, now because we see this question, we just can solve like easiest way. Okay, we need to change the log first. Okay, now I put log and x squared equals to log 5. So I get x plus 2y equals to log 5. Okay, and then I make log 5 minus 2y. And then here I also put log and 3x plus 4 equals to log 15. Okay, I get 3x plus 4y equals to log 15. Okay, this is the first equation, second equation. So first, I put into the second equation. Okay, 3 bracket log 5 minus 2y plus 4y equals to log 15. Okay, 3 log 5 minus 6y plus 4y equals to log 15. Okay, now I get negative 2y equals to log 15 minus log 125. Okay, and then I so got log 2 over 5 here. Okay, so okay, actually it's got y equals to negative 1 over 2 log 2 over 5. But I don't see the negative, so I just change like this way. So 1 over 2 log 5 over 2. Okay. Now I find the value of the x. So log 5 minus 2 bracket 1 over 2 log 5 over 2 here. Now I get log 2. Okay. Okay, now we look at question B. Okay, question B actually is like hidden quadratic. Okay, 2x minus x 1 over 3 and also minus 10. Okay, we can let 2x 1 over 3 square minus here. Okay, we can let u equals to x power 1 over 3. So it becomes 2u minus u minus 10 equals to 0. Now we just factorize first. We get 2u here, 5, 2. So we get positive and negative here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so like this way, okay, we get u equals to 5 over 2, u equals to negative 2. Okay, x1 over 3 equals to, okay, so now we can take 5 over 2 here, and then write x to negative 2. So we get 5 over 2 here, 3x equals to negative 2 power of the 3. We get x equals to 125 over 8, and x equals to negative 8. Okay, now we look at question 8a. Okay, expand the bracket 2 minus x power of the 5, simplifying each coefficient. Okay, now we can using the binomials theorem to expand for all the terms. So 5c1 discount 2 for negative x plus 5c2 2 3 negative x squared plus 5c3 5c4 2 1, and then here is power 4 plus x power of the 5. So we get 32 minus 18x plus 18x squared minus 14x cubed plus 10x power of 4 minus x power of 5. Okay, now we look at question B. Hence, to solve e bracket 2 minus x bracket power of 5, e power of the 18x over e also power 10x power of 4 plus 32 equals to e negative uh, x power of 5. Okay, we can take this value e, okay, become as 32 minus 18x plus 18x squared minus 14x cubed plus 10x4 minus x5. Okay, and then here, okay, plus 18x minus 10x4 minus 32 equals to e negative x power of the 5. Okay, now we can start to cancel it. Okay, 32 just cancel. Here also cancel. Okay, now we can get E 18x squared minus 14x cubed minus x power of 5 equals to E negative x power of 5. Now we put it together. Okay, this also can eliminate it. Now we get 18x squared minus 14x cubed equals to 0. So 14x squared bracket 2 minus x equals to 0. So we get x equals to 0, x equals to 2. Okay, now we look at the question 9. Okay, question 9 is actually asked about a kinematics question. Okay, a particle travels in a straight line as it passes toward a fixed point O. The particle is traveling at a velocity of 3 meters per second. The particle continues at this velocity for 16 seconds, then decelerated at a constant rate for 50 seconds to a velocity of 1.6 meters per second. The particle then decelerated again at a constant rate for 5 seconds to reach point A, where E is the stop. Okay, sketch the velocity time graph for this journey on the axis below. Okay, now because the question states it start with velocity is 3 meters per second, right? So root, okay, 3. Now it will continue this velocity for 60 seconds. Okay, now we until here. Okay, this 16 seconds here. Now he will start decelerated at a constant. Okay, I draw quite long. Okay, and then he will start to decelerate for 15 seconds. Okay, to the velocity of 1.6 meters per second. So now we will draw. So here is 75 seconds. It is 1.6. So we just joined it. Okay, and then the particle will decelerate again at a constant rate 5 seconds to reach the point where is a stop. It means he will until the stop. We just look draw until here. So here is 18 seconds. Okay, if we did finish, so now we see the question B. Question B is say find the distance between O and A. It means start from here until here. Okay, now we need to find the distance. Okay, we can using the uh, area of the shape to find it. So distance OA equals to 3 times 16 plus 1 over 2 bracket 3 plus 1.6, and then here is 15 plus 1 over 2 5 1.6 here equals to 100 plus 34.5 and plus 4. So we get 218.5 meter. And then question C says find the deceleration in the last 5 seconds. Okay, we do. Okay, 0 minus 1.6 here, and then we get 5, we get negative 0.32 meter per second. Okay. Okay, now we look at question 10 first. Okay, Question 10 is show the diagrams. Okay, the diagram shows the part graphs of y equals to 4 power of the 2 over 3 and y equals to x minus power of 2. The graph of the y equals to x minus 3 power of the 2 meets the x-axis at the point A here, and the two graphs are intersect at the point B at also here. Okay, now he want question 1 you to find the value of the A and of the B. Okay, now we find the value of the A first. Okay, because this is quite easy, we can use to find it. Okay, so we can let here 0, A minus 3 square. So we get A minus 3 equals to 0. So A equals to 3. And then one more is, okay, when when at point B, four 2 over 3 equals to 4. So we get 4B, which I put here B. So B 2 over 3 equals to 1. So B equals to 1. Okay, now we already get value of the A and B lah. Okay, now we need to find the area of the sheltered region here. Okay, now we see we need to separate it to the two parts to calculate for the area of the sheltered region. This is the first part, this is the second part. Okay, first part we need to using for this curve. And second part using this curve. So this is why I just separated for in the two parts. Okay, now I start integrate 1, 0. Okay, 4x squared over 3 dx plus 3, 1 x minus 3 square dx. Okay, now I start to integrate 4 bracket x power 5 over 3 is also 5 over 3. Okay, now we substitute the value first. Okay, before substitute it, I just arrange it. Okay, now I get 12 over 5 plus 8 over 3. I got 76 over 15 unit square. Okay, now we look at question 11. Okay, question 11 is asked about uh, inverse function, but just to sketch the graph. The function f is divided by fx equals to ln 2x plus 1 for x equals or more than 0. So sketch of the y equals to fx and hence to sketch graph of the y equals to inverse fx on the axis below. Okay, now I draw for the straight line first. Okay, this y equals to f. Now, okay, now I sketch. Okay, now we look at question B, part 1. Okay, the graph function g is divided by gx equals to bracket x minus 4 square plus 1 for x less than 4. Find an expression for the inverse function gx and state domain and the range. Okay, now here for gx, the range is more than 1. Okay, now I start for the inverse function. So I get x equals to gy. So here is y minus 4 square plus 1. Okay, you see this is a positive negative. Why I take the negative? Because of actually the graph will happen like this way. Here is 4, 1. And then after you reflected, okay, we'll get at here. If not, ah, okay, okay, 4 and 1. So because the domain, now I look at domain. Okay, x should be more than 1 and the range equals to gx less than 4 right here. So I just sketch. Okay, because I just sketch as roughly lah. Okay, so because okay, you can see at here actually the domain gx equals to range, and also range gx equals to domain inverse. Okay, because of for the inverse, the range it will should be less than or equals to the 4. So we just take the negative lah. Okay, because it will happen like this way. Okay, now we look at question part 2 and find and simplify an expressions for the fgx. Okay, fgx equals to f bracket, okay, x minus 4 square plus 1. ln 2x minus 4 squared plus 1, and then plus 1 here, ln okay, now here we get ln 2 bracket x minus 4 squared plus 3. Okay, now I expand. Now I start to expand it. Okay, ln 2 bracket x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus 3 ln bracket 2x squared minus maybe get 16x plus 32 plus 3. 2x squared minus 16x plus 35. Okay, okay, now we continue. Okay, why explain why the function gf does not exist? Because the range f does not subset to the domain G. Okay, now we look at last question. Question A. Okay, find the x coordinate of the stationary point of the curve y equals to e power of the 3 bracket 2x plus 3. Okay, dy dx here I put 3e 3x 2x plus 3 6 plus 6 bracket 2x plus 3 power of the 5 e 3x. Okay, now I just factorize it. Okay, okay. Sorry, I forgot. Cut here 2 12. Okay, and now I factorize. Okay, I got 3e 3x 2x plus 3 5, and then here I still got 2x plus 3 plus 4. So I get 3e 3 2x plus 3 power of 5, and then here I got 2x plus 7. Okay, that because the question wants to find stationary point at x coordinates, right? So we just take dy dx equals to 0. So 3e 3x 2x plus 3 5 2x plus 7 equals to 0. So we can 2x plus 3 equals to 0 and 2x plus 7 equals to 0. So we get x equals to negative 3 over 2 and x equals to negative 7 over 2. Okay, we look at question B. Question B is asked, a curve has the equation y equals to fx and has exactly two stationary points. Given that given that f prime x equals to 4x minus 7 and f prime bracket 0.5 equal to 0 and f prime 3 equals to 0, and use the second derivative test to determine the nature of each of the stationary point of this curve. Okay, as we know, okay, when x equals to 0.5, we just take this 0.5 equals to 4 bracket 0.5 minus 7 equals to negative 5 less than 0. Okay, this will present as maximum point when x equals to 3. So f bracket 3 equals to 4 bracket 3 minus 7 equals to 5 more than 0. So it means it will represent minimum point. Okay, now we look at question C. Okay, question C actually is practical maximum and minimum problem. So in this question, all the lengths are in centimeters. So here is 4x, x, and h. The diagram shows a solid cuboid with the height and a rectangular base measured by 4x by x. The volume of the cuboid is 40 cm cube. Given that x and h can verify and that the surface area of the cuboid has a minimum value, find this value. Okay, now we take v equals to 14. So vx squared h equals to 14. So h we got 10 over x squared. Okay, now he giving say the surface area of the cuboid has a minimum. So we just bet a equals to 2 times 4x x plus 2 times xh plus 2 bracket 4x h. Okay, equals to 8x squared plus 2xh plus 8xh equals to xh plus 10xh. Now we can substitute for the h because we can just differentiation or derivative respective to the one variable only. Okay, now we got 8x squared plus 100 over x. Okay, now we do first derivative first. dA over dx equals to 16x minus 100 over x squared. Okay, now we look at second derivative again equals to 16 plus 200 over x cubed. Okay, now the question say you want to find a minimum value, right? Okay, right. So take dA over dx equals to 0. So we take 16x minus 100 over x squared equals to 0. So we take 16x cubed minus 100 over 0 equals to 0. So we take x cubed equals to 6.25. X equals to okay equals to 1.84 cm. When x equals to 1.84 cm, a equals to 8 bracket 1.84 square plus 100 over 1.84. Now we get okay 81.43 cm square. Okay, now we can look uh minimum or maximum or not. 16 plus 200 over 184 48.11. So it's actually more than 0. So the minimum okay the minimum surface area for this cuboid is 81.43 cm square. Okay, so today I discuss until here. Okay, thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you. Okay, see you in my next video.